And we're live, guys. We're back. We're back with another Rogue Actions Part 2 this week. Good morning, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope the conquest is going well for you. You're getting those sweet little rewards. We have, of course, our boy here, Cubs fan Han. He's here joining us as well down under today. Man, a fantastic conversation about Omega. Now, you need to say it right. Come on, bro. Come on. Give us another shot. Give us a crack.
Omega.
Better. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. Brand new to this channel, please smash the subscribe button. Give us some love. Helps us grow this awesome channel. Give us some thumbs up as well. You can catch our boy Cubs and myself both on Twitch, GAC style at the moment, as well as other times as well. So, Cubs, let's get to our first topic today in this video. And of course, we do need to center around something that we had a chat about a little bit, obviously, in your video.
Yeah.
But we need to get down to Omega a little bit more, the character herself, instead of where everything's going. Now, I want to know what type of character you think she's going to be. I see her more as a passive style character. I think there'll be some attacking qualities there. But overall, I see some passive action coming from our little girl here. But do you agree with that? Or what do you think that we're going to see her bring to the table?
She's going to be a support character. I would take that to the bank. I mean, I just don't see what other role she would play for the batch. And I really see her buffing up the batch a lot. She is really kind of the glue for those four and has been a big source of motivation and strength for them throughout the show. And I see that playing into her kit. I do think that we'll see her using her bow and arrow as part of her kit. I would imagine she'll have one attack, maybe two attacks, but I think it's going to be, I guess the most valuable components of her kit, I think, are going to be the buffing that she's going to do to the batch, which I've already said on my video. I do think that she's going to elevate the batch to be on the level of Gas or Darth Revan teams.
Yep. No, fair enough. I think she's going to have an escape mechanism at the end of battle. Generally they don't like, obviously, with the little ones, as far as taking them out in game. I think there's going to be an escape very similar to like a Mon Mothma style.
I mean, you can kill Snips.
Oh, I think Snips and Omega are two different things, aren't they? I did hear a joke. And look,
Snips is like 12 or 14 in that. I mean, that's like early Clone War Snips that we have there. She's not that much older than Omega.
True. I did hear a bit of a joke that we, I'm going to be a bit silly here, but I did hear that there should probably only be one character that could take her out, and that would be Jedi Knight Anakin. But that's a joke. We're not even going to go there. He's good at taking out younglings, right? So, that's just, he's got form.
So, yeah. Or Lord Vader. Lord Vader, once we get
I had to go there. I'm sorry. I had to go there. I did.
It's too
did
soon,
make
Heinze. There might be parents of those younglings in the chat. You know that, right?
Yeah. Cannot take me anywhere. I'm Australian, but you already knew that. That's nothing new. But look, I think, definitely there's going to be some sort of a real heightened, some real buffs, some real advantages to having her in that lineup. Definitely. Yeah. I believe she'll have to be fast is what I know. You're going to need a fast Bad Batch lineup. We already know that we need Eco. We need him relatively quick.
Eco?
To get his debuffs out. I believe Omega's going to be very similar to that as well, to get the team, the batch, up and running and get them pumping along. So, I believe we might have to get some speed sets ready to chuck on her at this stage.
I could see her being fast too.
Yeah. I think she'll have a fast base speed. Shark T-wise, do you think she'll be quicker than Shark?
No idea. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, she'll be faster than Moff Gideon.
Oh, that's fast.
No, she'll be faster than SOKR.
Oh, wow.
They're just going to...
Where's you pulling this from?
Curveball. Omega is the next galactic legend. Y'all thought it was Lord Vader? How about Omega?
I love it. It's the best. It's so good. Again, I'm certainly really excited to see what she brings. But will she bring anything apart from the batch? And what I mean by that is, there's a lot of really cool plug and play characters in this game. You've got Tamboy, you've got Thrawn. There's just two off the bat I can think of just straight away. Yeah. Do you think she'll be quite plug and play overall anywhere else, or she's going to be batch only?
It's hard to know, right? But I think that her purpose will probably be rooted in the batch. I just see her being a character that takes the Bad Batch to the next level. And her synergies will probably be very, very focused on the Bad Batch. Is my speculation. So I don't necessarily see her being plug and play, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Again, guys, let us know in the comments below what you think. Do you want her to be passive? Do you want her to be taken out by Anakin? It's a joke. Let us know in the feedback what you want from it. Do you want some extra synergy with her with other lineups as well? Let us know what you think. And yeah, I'd be really, really interested to do. I do go through the comments, guys. I go check them out. If you don't believe me, go check out the other ones. You'll see a lot of.
Don't read the comments, man. Don't do it.
I do because most of it's pretty positive most of the time. Maybe anyway, doesn't matter. Let's move on to the next topic. We're in the thick of a conquest right now, of course, Cubs, as we speak. Recording this video right now. We're going to be within a week or so from completing this one, and the majority of us will have, as you mentioned, Commander Tano unlocked. We mentioned that in your video.
Yeah.
About a week from now. So again, from there, what's next? We know that Conquest has been designed for easy change in and change out, for changing new characters, changing things out, changing out feats. Let's move on from changing feats because that hasn't been happening too much lately. Changing the bosses, like the whole thing is subject to change. It's built around their mantra. Let's be honest. So my question to you is that the majority of us are going to have Razor Crest all sorted. We're going to have Commander Tano sorted as well.
Yeah.
What comes next, Cubs? What's the next big thing that we'll be chasing in Conquest?
I think the most likely candidate is Robolegs Maul from Clone Wars Season 7. He's a very sensible companion to Ahsoka that would, I think, feel very natural for them to release, and I think he'd be a character a lot of people were really hyped on. I think it's what I'm more interested. I would actually be really confident that's what they would do. I'm more interested in, will they do it on the next Conquest or will they wait a little bit? Because not everyone is maxing out, getting all the Ahsoka shards every time. And so are they going to just kind of release a new character every time we could theoretically have the new unit at 7 stars? Or are they going to give it another couple conquests gap before they do that? So I could see them doing it for the next Conquest, but we'll just have to wait and see. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Again, we will certainly. I will be. Yeah, I think Maul's certainly a great worthy contender. There's no doubt about that. My question to you is that getting Robolegs Maul, if he was brought into Conquest, what would he be used for later? Would there be a Galactic Legend Maul down the track that you would need him for? Something along those lines? Or it would just be Robolegs Maul and that's it?
There's not going to be a Galactic Legend Maul, in my opinion.
You reckon, really?
I don't think Maul's Galactic Legend worthy.
Okay. I beg to differ on that.
I know you do, but
He's a cult figure. He's a cult figure. You can't deny that.
I'm not going to deny he's a cult figure, but a cult figure, I mean, freaking Embo is a cult figure to some people, Hondo is a cult figure. Neither are Galactic Legends. I really don't see, I don't see him being a Galactic Legend personally. I think he's a Conquest character. He's a good character. He should be a good character. He'll probably be a 7-star unlock if we get him, but I don't necessarily see a Galactic Legend version. I would really like to see a really solid version of Maul come to the game, though, because we do deserve that. Especially all you Maul stands out there. You guys deserve a really good, solid Maul in the game, and I could see him being that if they bring us a Conquest version.
Yeah, I think he's such an integral part of the Star Wars universe that he just deserves a better character. I think we all agree with that.
I'll agree with you there. Yeah, I don't see him as a Galactic Legend, but I see him as deserving of a very good character design.
Epic confrontation, maybe.
I could see that. I could buy epic confrontation status. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I think that actually fits. I really think that he would be the next epic confrontation. I think that would definitely be something that would suit that type of event, in my opinion.
If they ever do that again.
You've got a lot of different opponents and obviously different teams that have been up against Maul in a lot of different facets, and there's different layers of scoundrels that could be used in it as well. So, yeah, I certainly see that possibly working, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Guys, get in the comments below. Tell me if Cubs is wrong or not. I'm joking. It's a joke, bro. Let us know what you think. Do you want Maul in Conquest? Is there someone else that you want? Maybe, I mean, just throwing it out there, maybe we get Hondo through Conquest at some point. We've been wanting him for ages anyway. Maybe that's the vehicle to bring him to the game. Who knows? So Let us know in the comments below, guys. Who do you want to come in Conquest as our next character to chase? Could be a ship coming. You never know. Red 5, something like that. That would be cool too.
Yay,
I think,
ships.
yeah. You know what, though? I think that wouldn't be. I don't want Red 5 in Conquest, actually. I want to take that back. I think he deserves more than that. Red 5 is such a big ship.
Red 5, if Red 5 is not a legendary, then I would be very upset.
Million percent.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that, definitely. So let us know in the comments below, guys, what you think. Who should we get next? Now we're down to our viewers' choice question, Cubs. As we do every week, we get questions from you guys. We ask you to send us some questions. We ask them on the video week after week after week. If you go to the Discord server in the link below, there is a channel there called Rogue Actions Questions. Get in there, pop your question in. If it's a great question, we ask it. If it's not, I won't ask it. Sorry. So give us good ones, short and sharp. Give us really good questions. And we'll definitely throw them at our boy Cubs and we'll discuss them. So the question actually comes from Darth Rada, this one. So thank you so much for your question. I don't believe he's asked one before on the channel. The question is this, Cubs, you mentioned last week in our video that the game is stale. What would you recommend to make Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes less stale if it was up to you? Now,
yeah,
that is a really cool question. I've got some ideas I can throw out first, but do you want to give me an idea first, what you think? Or what do you reckon?
Yeah, so I think they need to focus on how to make Conquest a really engaging, fun game mode. The framework is there, and I think that we really learned a lesson from the first Conquest because it did feel that way for a lot of us, and a lot of that was rooted in how fun deployable cooling systems was for it, just to give a specific example. I think we need more creativity in the data disk category to really make the game exciting. I think maybe they're a little too concerned about making it challenging. And it's going to be challenging. It's a lot of content to blaze through, but the fun factor should be focused on. I also think that we just need more updates right now and more communication. It feels like the game has just been kind of, since Kenobi hit, they've just gone on vacation. And it just kind of makes it feel like, especially when there's other games coming out, like, man, what's even going on here? You know what I mean? So yeah. I think Conquest is probably, though, the easy answer is more game modes, more content. And I mean, that's great. But I think we have what we need in front of us. It's just a matter of keeping that content really fresh. And Conquest became remarkably stale, I think, pretty fast because we took away the fun stuff that came along with it.
Absolutely. I've got 3 in-game things that I would like to see that I think would freshen the game up a bit and give us something to really sink our teeth into, Cubs. I want to throw them to you and see if you agree, whether you think these are worthy or not. So my first one is something that, I've been flogging like a dead horse. I'm sorry. We have a Star Wars game without a Death Star event. That drives me mad. We know that they're not doing any raids. We've talked about this before. A Death Star raid would be insane. Or even maybe a Death Star themed Conquest event. I think that could be pretty cool. Where we need to use our ships or something to unlock certain sectors, something along those lines, just to break it up a bit. I think that could
awesome.
Be pretty cool. That would be just amazing. I think that would be great.
There's so much they could do with Conquest, man. So much they could do there.
Yeah. I mean, the data discs. I mean, I would love, for instance, to have my. And I'm sorry, guys, don't laugh at me, but I'd like to have my Relic 8 Cup where I can chuck a data disc on and have an Annihilate mechanic in it. That would be cool as hell. That would just be amazing if I could do that. So, again,
what if they had a data disc that made, like, Gear 1 characters OP AF?
Oh, it would just be nuts.
Stuff like that would be so fun,
as an insta-kill. Like
fun.
A Commander Tano, insta-kill type thing, in the kit. That would be cool. I agree. Something else I think that would be really cool to bring to the game would be GAC tournaments involving your guildmates. That would be fun. That would be a really cool rivalry. If you can't tell me that going up against the guys that you sweat in territory war with and work really hard to get all the stars in territory battles to not go head to head against your friends, you can't tell me that can't be fun, Cubs. That would be really epic, I think. That's just what I believe.
I felt for a long time one of the biggest missed opportunities in this game is the lack of custom GACs. The lack of the ability to challenge a friend. I would say not just guilds, but how about your ally list,
That was my third one. You beat me to it.
Yeah.
PvP battle events was my third one. Just allies with your allies. That would be cool as well. So, I think
that would be so engaging, and I don't think CG believes that we would take advantage of that. I think they've kind of alluded to before that they just don't have confidence that we would really do much with that, and so I beg to differ.
There's a saying in an old movie: "Build it and they will come." Cubs. I think that would be realistic.
Oh. Do you know what movie that is?
I do.
What is it?
Field of Dreams. Come on, man.
Good guy. I grew up in Iowa. That's my state.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
I've been to the Field of Dreams.
Basically Captain Kirk, but hey, that's a whole different format. We're talking Star Wars here. Anyway, moving right along. I think that they would be some really cool inclusions. I think they're reasonable and they're achievable. I think that they have the technology, Cubs. We talked about this. They got the polygons now, mate, to make some special stuff happen. And
so many polygons.
So many polygons, man. But guys, let us know again in the comments below. Let us know what you would like brought to the game to make it even better for you, because we want the best game we can get. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I know that that's sometimes a tall order. I don't believe it is. I think that we invest so much time, resources, and a lot of people cash into the game that we want to make it as good as we can get. We want to play this for a while, and again, just having that feedback cannot be a bad thing, can it? I just don't see that being a bad thing. So
I'm going to toss one more thing in the hat before we end. We don't need to talk about it much because I think it's never going to happen, but a graphic overhaul would be amazing.
Oh, yes. I think, again, I think we've seen signs of what they're capable of, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like the update to the rosters and things like that. I mean, there's certainly those options. So, yeah, keep that coming. That would be great and just freshen things up a bit. We've been looking at a lot of the same screens for 5 years now, a lot of us.
Yep.
So that can't be a bad thing either. So, art department, I hope you're listening. We love you guys. Keep it coming. So that we get something a little bit different to look at after 5 years. We would all appreciate that, for sure.
It's almost 6 years, man.
Stop rubbing it in, man. Yeah. I'm losing track. It's a blur. Anyway, thank you so much, Cubs. Always a pleasure, man. You'll be filming, obviously. You're doing GAC this week. You're streaming live, correct?
All of it.
Yes?
Yep.
All right. You know where to find him. Cubs Fanahan. You should be following him anyway. If you're not, you're a mug. You need to be doing it. Dead set. We will also be live, of course, ourselves on Twitch. We'll be live this week because of the schedule. The GAC schedule changed around a bit. We'll be live Wednesday morning US, Friday morning US, and then, of course, we will be on Saturday night US for the Gridsy session, 10 p.m. Eastern. Come and join us for that. It's a wild, wild ride. Thank you so much, Cubs. Always a pleasure to have you with us, my friend. Looking forward to catch up next week and have fun in Conquest, bud.
All right. You too. We'll see you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.